Like damn, she wanna afford to touch me. I say I want it, and she got it.
What's good? It's your boy Jay. That's me. Let's get into Smackdown from August the 23rd, 2024. A pretty okay show for the most part. We got a Kevin Owens heel turn tease, so we automatically know that he's going to turn heel either at the Go Home show next week or after the match at Bash in Berlin. That should be fine because Kevin Owens does his best work as a heel. Even though I'm not much of a fan of Kevin Owens like I used to be. When he does his heel work, that's when he's on his A game. So we kicked the show off with the Grayson Waller effect. So Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, they were in the ring and stuff. So they call out Cody Rhodes. He comes out. He gets a really good reaction. Grayson Waller cuts off his entrance by saying, we're not going to do the woes and all that stuff. So Cody's about to speak. Grayson Waller cuts him off and says it's all about Cody, even on his own show. So Grayson Waller says that these idiot fans don't know the real Cody, but he does. He knows how selfish Cody is, how all he cares about is the WWE Championship. Grayson Waller asks how many times have his friends gotten beaten up because of him while he walked around getting all the glory. And then he says that Cody Rhodes is a really good friend. He's being sarcastic. So Cody Rhodes begins to cut Grayson Waller off. He talks about Kevin Owens. He says that if he puts the Smackdown Superstars list on the wall, could Kevin Owens beat a lot of the guys? He could and probably already has. Kevin Owens has been fighting the Bloodline since before Cody even came back to WWE. He would not be sitting as WWE champion if it had not been for Kevin Owens. And he never used Kevin Owens. And so Cody Rhodes says, can Grayson Waller say the same thing about Austin Theory? So Cody says that he would like to know if his friendship with Austin Theory is really a friendship or is Grayson just really using Austin Theory. So Cody looks at Austin Theory, calls him Magic Mike for whatever reason. I'm like, what the fuck? What? So Cody tells him that Grayson Waller is trying to show everyone who the real Cody Rhodes is, while in actuality Grayson Waller is using Austin Theory. And everyone is waiting on Theory to do something about it. Okay, not really all that important. So Grayson Waller says that Austin Theory is his best mate, his tag team partner. They never would turn on each other. Austin Theory looks angry and confused. Grayson Waller says they're prepared to watch something. They prepared something to watch. So then they show us a video package of Kevin Owens being a heel, starting all the way back in NXT back in 2015. It featured Sami Zayn twice, John Cena, Chris Jericho, and Kofi Kingston. So this prompts for KO to come out. KO says that he can't stand back there any longer. He said they're trying to point and they're trying to convince Cody that he'll turn his back on him. Kevin Owens tells Cody Rhodes that Cody can admit to everyone that that those guys had it coming. Everyone except for Kofi. He's great. And that was on him. And they never had a relationship. He tells Grayson Waller and Austin Theory that everyone knows what will happen. So he'll get in the ring and him and Cody will beat them up. Someone will come out and make it a tag match for later on in the night. So Nick Aldis comes out, Kevin Owens tells him to make the match official. And can he have time to beat up Grayson Waller and Austin Theory? and Austin, my bad. Nick Aldis tells KO and Cody that they do have time to beat them up. So Grayson Waller and Austin Theory get beat up, and that was the end of the segment. So that's fine. They were able to escape during that beatdown. All right, that's fine. Do I care about this? Not really. Grayson Waller, they should have been split up A-Town Down Under, if we're being honest. I think that Austin Theory would be great as a singles guy, and Grayson Waller would fit very well in that mid-card. I could see him facing LA Knight. That would be believable. He would be a credible opponent for LA Knight, both on the mic and in ring. So that would be really cool to see a promo battle involving LA Knight and Grayson Waller. That would kick ass. So let's lead this into our first match of the night. LA Knight defeats Santos Escobar before the match even took place. Legado del Fantasma, Angel Garza, and Humberto Carrillo beat up LA Knight and everything, and then they end up getting ejected. And then sexy ass Electra Lopez, she mouths off to the referee, so she gets ejected as well. And so now it's 1-on-1, and LA Knight wins via the BFT for the 1-2-3. So that's fine. Makes sense. Really good match. Really good TV match overall. What do you do with Santos Escobar going forward? I have no idea. I don't. So there's that. But match was solid. Match was a solid TV match. Moving on. So Carmelo Hayes, he's in the barbershop. He's talking about how he beat Andrade. Andrade's thrown into the dressing room. So WWE crew and officials, they come between both guys. Andrade tells Carmelo that he'll see him in the ring next week. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why are we even still doing this? This makes no sense. They're not fighting for anything. Why? Who cares about this? Both guys could be wrestling LA Knight for the U.S. Championship. I don't understand why Carmelo Hayes and Andrade are feuding. It doesn't make any sense. They're not feuding over anything. There's nothing on the line for them to feud over and fight over. So why even do it? This is stupid. Triple H does not know how to book Andrade and Carmelo Hayes. And it's sad. It's quite sad. Those guys could be opponents for LA Knight. It's that simple. I don't get it. I just don't understand it. Moving on. So, Legado del Fantasma, they're backstage. They're arguing. They're pissed off. So, Santos Escobar yells at them, and he says no. He tells them that nothing they can say will make up for what they did. Apollo Crews and Baron Corbin, they walk in. They clap sarcastically. Santos Escobar says that he won't stand for this disrespect. And he'll talk to Nick Aldis, and they'll start it out next week. Okay, that's fine, but I don't understand why all of a sudden Apollo Crews and Baron Corbin are friends. Apollo Crews is another guy who could be in the mid-card, fighting for the U.S. Championship. And Baron Corbin, you could probably put him back in NXT, I would assume. I mean, he's been everywhere, but I feel like him being in NXT, that would be good. Moving on. So, this leads us into a 6-woman tag match. Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, and Naomi, a.k.a. the Sisterhood or the Sisters. They defeat the Unholy Union, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, and Blair Davenport. Naomi gets the win. And the sisters, they celebrate post-match. So that's fine. It makes sense. Naomi did a great springboard moonsault. It looked really cool. So, nice. I wonder why she doesn't use Starstruck anymore. Because so I'm guessing now she's got 3 finishers. So she's got the rear view, she's got the split-legged moonsault, and she has Starstruck. So that's pretty cool. A nice little repertoire of moves. Really cool. I wish that Triple H would do something with Naomi. I really do. But this is fine. I don't really, too much care for 6 women tags because they're kind of like all the same. Even when there's a 6-man tag match, it's all the same. So, yeah. Moving on. So, we get a video package being narrated by Natalya. She's talking about Bash in Berlin and how it went back to 1997, Bash in Berlin and everything else. We see British Bulldog and we see Owen Hart. So, British Bulldog won the European title. So, this is fun. This is a pretty good little, video package. Nice. This will probably serve maybe as a part of the intro for Bash in Berlin. I think that would be pretty cool. And I think I think Natalya, her being a narrator would be great. That's really what she should do after she hangs up the boots. Even though she should have hung up the boots 10 years ago, if we're being honest. But this would be perfect for her going forward. More of this, please. Moving on. So the Bloodline, they come out to the ring. Santos Escobar, he gets on the mic. He says he's got 3 main points to talk about. He said the first thing is that the OTC is done. So Roman Reigns is not coming back. Which Roman will come back. He's just taking time off. And so he should be back sometime, I would say, in the next month and a half. So maybe around late September, early October. We have to wait and see. The second thing that he says is that whoever wins, whether it's Cody Rhodes or Kevin Owens, he's got next. He's going to return the Undisputed title to his family, and he's going to bring it back to him. And then the third thing that Solo says is that he's going to be Undisputed Champion. There's something wrong with the tag titles. So Solo tells Jacob Fatu to step up. He says give his tag team title to Tonga Loa. So Jacob then, gives the title away. And he gets a promotion. He's now going to be Solo's personal enforcer. And then Solo and Jacob Fatu, they embrace. And Jacob tells Solo that he loves him. So that's fine. This leads us into... No, my bad. The Street Profits, they come out. B-Fab says it, they don't care about that. They have business tonight. Montez Ford says that you can't talk to them about stuff like that. They're happy because they got a promotion. Angelo Dawkins says it is a demotion. It is demotion season because the Street Profits are up and they want the smoke. So, Guerrillas of Destiny, they defeat the Street Profits. So towards the end of the match, Jacob Fatu, he comes out, he gets involved, he super kicks both Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. This allows for, I believe it was Tonga who hit the flatliner for the 1-2-3. So there's that. So post-match, the Bloodline, they beat down the Street Profits. And then DIY, they come out to make a temporary save, only to get their asses kicked again, which is great. So Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, they both eat Samoan spikes, and that was it. So the Bloodline, they stand tall. Nice. Really cool. Really good stuff. Moving on. So Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, they're backstage. Cody tells Kevin Owens that they have it, and Kevin Owens says tonight is about shutting them up. Kevin Owens tells Cody that the guys in the video earlier deserved it, and he's not that guy anymore. Cody tells him he believes him, and Kevin Owens tells Cody he doesn't want him to think that he asked for the tag team match tonight to set him up. Cody says all he can do is take him for his word. Okay, that's fine. Moving on. So Byron Saxton, he's backstage with B-Fab. They're outside of the trainer's room. He asks B-Fab how all four men are doing, and she says they're upset, but fine. Like, what the hell? What kind of shit is that? Moving on. So we get a video package about Michin, a.k.a. Mia Yim, about making it in WWE. She says in Berlin, she'll slaughter Nia Jax. What? Why are we getting this at Bash in Berlin? This should just happen on a random episode of Smackdown. This should happen for the go-home show at, next week. I don't get it. This is dumb. This is really, really dumb. Ugh. I don't like it. Nah. Mia Yim on a pay-per-view? Ugh. No. What the fuck is Triple H thinking? Seriously. Just put this on the go home show. Come on, man. So we cut backstage. Tiffany Stratton, she's with Pretty Deadly, which is great. They're holding glue and putting Nia's crown back together. Nia Jax tells Tiffany that Michin will get a beating of a lifetime next week. Tiffany asks her if there's something she can do, and Nia Jax, she tells her she can start by fixing her crown. Tiffany and Pretty Deadly, they walk away. And then we hear Chelsea Green and Piper Niven talk. They talk about how Michin would not have made it to the ring last week if they were there. Chelsea says it would be a shame if Tiffany Stratton were to cash in on Nia Jax for the championship. So Nia overhears this. She steps in. And Chelsea asks her if she overheard what they said. Nia looks at them real mean, and they back away. That's weird to me that Piper Niven, who's almost the same size as Nia Jax, would walk away. That makes no fucking sense to me. I have no idea why. I don't get it. Like, Piper Niven is someone who should kind of turn babyface, and you could do her and Nia Jax. I think they've done it before, but that would be a nice little foil for a while. So, yeah. But this is fine. This makes sense. This still, puts a wedge between Nia and Tiffany. And I do suspect that Tiffany probably will, in due time, turn on Nia, causing her to turn babyface, which is great. And it makes sense. So we'll have to wait and see. Moving on. Main event of the evening. Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, they defeat A-Town Down Under. And then post-match, basically, Kevin Owens, he stands behind Cody Rhodes. He's holding the WWE Undisputed Championship. And he acts like he's about to hit Cody with it, but he doesn't. So Cody turns around and Kevin Owens gives Cody his title back. So KO basically just yells at A-Town Down Under, and then Cody looks confused, and then Kevin Owens lifts Cody's arm in the air, and then that was it. That was SmackDown. So this is fine. This is all teasing the heel turn. It makes perfect sense. We all know that Kevin Owens is going to turn heel. He needs it. And I suspect that Cody and Kevin Owens will feud for my bad. Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens will feud for the remainder of the summer until the fall. I don't know when you can end the feud. Maybe a little bit before Survivor Series, maybe. So, I don't know. But SmackDown, for the most part, was okay. You know, we got a Kevin Owens heel turn tease. We still have a riff-raff involving Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton. Pretty Deadly being together with Tiffany Stratton rules. That's really good. The musical last week was not that good, but this made up for it, sort of, kind of. The Bloodline, they still continue to dominate. Hopefully, with that story, in due time, we begin to see Jimmy and Jay come together and reconcile, along with Roman, and then in sometime down the road, they can bring in Sami Zayn to set up for War Games at Survivor Series. But all in all, SmackDown was okay. But what did you guys think? Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.